I'm convinced I got that job because of a Christopher Walken impression. I'm a small bird. Tweet. Tweet. It's true. Every day you sit on your park bench, eating your lunch. Feed the birds. It's cute, right? When you're done with your lunch, I poop on your face. Bam, bloop, Anya. So I would just keep talking and talking. Anyway, hey, I'm Donovan Patton. You might know me as the Cat Rat from Gabby's Dollhouse, or the Pro from some of the Sims, or Joe from Blue's Clues. I'll be playing Portal 2, or trying to. I'm terrible.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jen.
And I'm Courtney.
And this is One Up,
the show where we challenge our guests to get deep while playing some of their favorite games.
Dun, dun, dun. And today's guest, you may know him if you ask him, do you see a clue? He's also ambidextrous, but a mediocre bowler. And he would love to be your house servant if you have a ski in, ski out chalet. So, without further ado, we give you Donovan Patton!
Hey, how's it going? Do you have a ski in, ski out chalet? Because, I mean, my cleaning skills are mid.
We'll put a poll at the end of the episode.
Yes.
And you guys can put in your information and we'll send it to
Yeah,
him.
as long as you're wearing an apron and
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great.
I mean, if I get the ski
yellow
in, ski out, sure,
gloves.
yes.
Great. Yes.
I'm gonna make the request. No, Kathy Bates style misery homes.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
I just prefer to avoid that. I think we all would, actually.
I agree. I agree. Okay, Donovan, thank you so much for being here. And
Yeah.
per your specific request, I have prepared for you a tiny bowl of just the toxic.
The most toxic M&Ms we could find.
Fine.
Yeah, it was like the ones that just have all of the red
red
food
dye.
coloring. That
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
I can.
Do you feel a
Oh.
little sicker now?
Yeah, I feel.
Is your heart starting
But
to...
also,
Maybe.
we
Murmur.
love you M&Ms if you would like to sponsor us.
Sure. I'm pretty sure they took all of those flavors out. Thank
They
you. you
did.
want
They
some?
did.
It's all you, baby.
That's all
Wait, I get to
you.
keep them?
You get to keep
Yes,
them.
those are
cool.
yours.
Is this what we just want
I
to hear?
We have all the
handpicked those
research
guys.
M&Ms in the
This
back.
will be the. This is the sound of this episode.
Oh my gosh. So already, as you guys can tell, like we will be laughing a ton because this guy's hilarious.
Thanks.
So just so you all know, for season 2, we're changing things up a little bit.
Mhm.
So what we are going to do right now is we are going to dive directly into our game and then ask questions. Boop, 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 boop.
No,
Oh.
you get to try and play a game and talk at the same
Same
time.
I'm the world's worst multitasker.
Great.
This is
It's
gonna be
awesome.
Oh wait, before we begin, just because I've seen the show before and I know that
yeah.
you have like cool stuff. Is it all right if I give you a present? Is that allowed?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm hijacking the show already.
Please.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We
So,
love
we
it.
should
No.
Just so you know, this is like it's. Unfortunately, I know that there are 2 of you, and I didn't think far enough ahead of time to actually get you 2 presents.
No,
that's-
what's hers is
okay.
mine, what's mine
So
is
you get to
yours.
decide who opens what, because one of you will get a present,
Oh my gosh.
and one of you will get a lemon.
Nothing.
So you
Courtney,
you can
get
decide.
Courtney.
You can decide.
Look at the
All
cute
right.
and you won't know
bell.
which one's
Okay.
which,
Oh my
because
gosh.
one is going to be wrapped up like a present.
I have no idea.
That
oh
could
my
be a
gosh.
present.
Which one
Which one is a lemon?
is the lemon?
Oh no. Okay, I'll take the ball, obviously.
I mean, or it could be a present.
Oh,
that was nice.
Feels. Okay. Okay. Well,
All right,
Okay.
let's do
I
it.
actually do hope it is a lemon because I just came off of a vocal injury, so I've been drinking and eating
Really?
lemons.
Draugr.
Draugr.
Draugr. Yeah, in God of War, I actually do that guy's voice.
Oh my gosh, it's
Um,
going on our wall.
Yeah,
It's going on our
I figured
wall. Thank
all of the rest of the
you.
characters there are like either like these cool badasses or they're so like cute and whatnot. And I figure,
We
that guy's-
need
love
like
him.
we
Kind of
need
cute.
one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys. It's a lemon.
it's
but
a lemon.
this is a Meyer lemon, right?
That's
I don't
also
know.
going on the wall.
That's a yard lemon. That's from my own house. That's like
Ooh.
Oh, it's
that's a
even
personal
more
lemon.
special.
I grew that lemon with my own sunshine.
Wow.
I feel
And
so much more sunshiny today.
It smells
I
good though,
love
right?
it.
Yeah.
Oh, it
How does the
smells good.
Draugr smell?
Like cardboard.
Smells-
This is going right here. You know what? Maybe I will
I
add him.
believe that
right
you
there.
love the smell of cardboard.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for
So
having me.
cute.
Thank you.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh, we always like gifts to anyone else who wants to
Yes.
come on the show.
Yeah,
We
precedent
love gifts
set.
and sponsors.
Yes,
Sure.
precedent set for sure.
You hear that?
All
You
right.
hear that? M&M's, Worthington Q M&M. You hear that? Yeah.
All right, so we asked you about a couple of games,
Yes.
and there was one that several of the team members, my husband and my brother-in-law, who were like, "Oh, it's definitely going to be this game," because they also love this game. So we are going to be playing Portal 2.
Yes.
I asked, I was like, just
Surprise.
Portal, right? They're like, no.
Portal 2.
Portal 2.
2.
Has to be
Because
Portal 2.
Portal was on
Portal
PC. I don't know if we could, we would have to have keyboards or something.
Oh,
to play it. I
really?
think. I could be
Oh.
completely wrong.
I didn't know. Oh,
But-
so that was a while ago that one came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
dates. I
Yeah.
don't know. What is time?
What is time?
Um,
All right, I'm going to give you the
but yeah.
nicer controller. It's hefty
Ooh.
and hardy.
Okay.
Courtney, you've never played it before, right?
No.
So I'm going to let you play
Okay.
because I have sort of played it.
Okay.
I've played it a little bit, and then I've also been like, no, you're totally doing that wrong. You have to go this. It's a puzzle game. So.
Are we going to do cooperative?
I think so.
Cooperative.
Exciting.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so the whole story behind this is
Yes, tell us. Why
I-
Portal 2?
I did a lot of the in-game motion capture for Grand Theft Auto 5.
That's
Mhm.
dope.
All of the stuff in between, and I played some very, very small characters in the scenes. In the
But
motion capture.
you told me a little bit about something about sandbags the other day.
Yes.
So tell us about
Well,
that.
yeah. Well, in one of the levels, you do this bank robbery, and
Mhm.
you're in this like body armor, which is
Nice.
actually based on a
Mm.
real thing. You remember, like, it's funny. I live relatively close to where this happened. There was a really famous bank robbery in the valley.
Oh.
It I was thinking it was like a Bank of America.
Okay.
Oh.
In North Hollywood, and it was in
Oh.
the 90s, and these guys had made their own body armor, and they basically were bulletproof. And there
Oh
was a
my
standoff with the
gosh.
police, and the police didn't have like. I might be not saying this 100%
They just
correct.
head to
'cause
toe
I'm
in
kinda going from
Kevlar,
memory.
basically?
Yeah, kind of, but I think they reinforced it. They made it themselves, so they were like walking around, and whatever ammunition the regular cops had, I think they had to wait for the SWAT teams to come in,
To come in with the big guns.
like actual guns
Whoa.
at the time. I
Okay.
think all police are armed a lot more now, but also because of stuff like this. So they were just like walking around, and they weren't like afraid at all. So in one level of Grand Theft Auto, you go and you rob this bank, and you're in this like crazy body armor. In order to simulate having that much weight on you, they basically hung sandbags off of us while you're like walking
Wow.
around.
How
And
heavy
so
were they? Do you know?
the total weight, I think, might have been because they had this like a vest that they had constructed, and then they had stuff on our feet. I think it was either 10 or 15 pounds on each leg. It must have been more because people walk
Yeah,
around with like
That's a
10
lot.
pounds.
It's a lot
You
for
know.
a full day.
Yeah.
Did you get to die a lot?
Oh yeah, that was
Amazing.
That's
dying
so
in that
much
game
fun.
was so much fun. Yeah. Like but I did it, and with another actor named Brad Schmidt and a stuntman named Chris Place.
Great.
And so one of them, and either that or like the guys that were doing the animation and all the motion capture, they were all playing Portal 2, and so we would play this game in between.
Oh,
When they were setting up new stuff or
so
whenever.
sometimes
we had, like,
the
little
puzzles
breaks
can
and
be
stuff like that.
difficult, though. So you'd
Yeah.
have to come back and.
Yeah, basically. But we
Did you
were-
ever have moments where you're like just in scene, you're like dying, and then you're like, I got it.
Oh wait,
I know what to do.
I need to use the bouncy goop. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Shoot a portal here, and then here, and then we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this game breaks my brain a little bit when you just can see certain angles and you jump in and you're upside down and then it flips you over or whatever.
Yeah. So Courtney,
Yeah.
you don't know anything about this.
I don't
game.
know anything.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
all
So
right.
she's in for it's really really good. It's a really good puzzle brain. Actually, we had my son and my nephew play it during COVID because of so they'd be productive. If they're gonna play video games, might as well use your brain while doing it. So.
Yes.
Yeah. And Stephen Merchant does a voice in this. He's the
Oh,
there's like
cool.
one I don't know his character's name, but he's like this little computer character. It's the premise of this whole thing is, I think it's regular Earth, but it's maybe thousands of years in the future.
Mhm,
Okay.
And
mhm.
this character is this woman like wakes up in a room and you don't really know why you're there, and
Mhm.
and he starts coming in and talking to you, and you're basically in this giant factory that's like the size of, I don't know, Texas or something like that. It's gigantic.
Okay.
Wow.
And it has like,
Wow.
hundreds and hundreds of floors. And you're basically a test subject. And you go around and you're trying to essentially like escape or survive or whatever.
Yeah.
And the
Mhm.
story unfolds. But there's also a multiplayer level where you're one of these two robots, which I assume we're going to see.
These next tests require cooperation. Consequently, they have never been solved by a human. That's where you come in. You don't know pride. You don't know fear. You don't know anything. You'll be perfect.
All right. All right, so you started playing this game with your son, and you haven't actually finished it yet.
Yeah, well, we started playing the single player, the story version.
Oh,
basically.
the story version.
And
so
we
you've
haven't
never really
beaten
done
the
the
story
co-op
version.
yet. Okay.
But yeah, we played this game so much during during the mocap of Grand Theft Auto that we actually finished all the co-op levels.
Oh, that's sick.
Which was
that's
kind of
sick.
fun.
So you guys have this wonderful bond now.
Yeah.
You can always go back to it.
What I think, this is all introductory. So what this is establishing right here is that light bridges exist, and you can walk along them, which is pretty cool.
And also, you guys are really, really cute robots.
I know, and they
love
make
it.
these cute noises. They're like...
All right, so while you guys are doing this,
Yes.
Courtney's already got serious
I
game.
have no idea what's happening.
Oh yeah, we got to get in these, and then we advance.
Okay.
It's
Well,
fun.
I'm gonna drop a couple of words or phrases, and I'd love to hear your
Are we free
initial
associating?
reaction.
Is this what we're going on?
Something.
Okay.
So the first one's gonna be George S. Patton.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, okay. So the story, we're related, apparently.
You're related to
The
General
George
George
S.
S. Patton.
Yes. If the story my dad always said is that the very first Patton came to the United States as an indentured servant from Ireland.
Wow.
If you want to use the trigger buttons for these, and then
Do you know what the trigger buttons are, Courtney?
sorry, or the
Yes.
bumpers.
The
basically.
top ones?
Is it the bumpers
Yes.
or the triggers? I don't know.
I don't know. I think there's a bumper and a trigger.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's the
Figuring
trigger.
it out.
It's not the bumper.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, lasers.
Oh, so I got obliterated. Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
and they
you were-
basically So what's cool about this game? Sorry, I'll get back to.
No.
I'm the world's worst multitasker.
It's okay. This is great.
So when you press one trigger, it gives you one side of a portal that's one color. And then when
And
you
then
hit
you
the
can do the
other
other
trigger,
one.
so right will be, for me, right is yellow and left is red.
Okay.
Yours is one is blue and one's purple.
Okay.
And basically, once you open the portal to one side,
Okay.
it'll you can go through, and
So it's safe.
basically, it's two ends of a portal,
Okay.
Yeah.
basically like a wormhole or something.
But you can also set it so that you loop sometimes
Yeah.
and yeah.
So what I did here is I created a light bridge barrier
Yes.
to block the mean laser robots from frying us again.
So you do know some of this already.
I love this game, but I haven't played in a while, and
This
I
is
don't
great.
know where we're gonna. Now we have to discover where we're gonna go. Where are we gonna go? Okay. So the very first Patton apparently came here as an indentured servant from Ireland.
Okay.
And one of the finished out his servitude, and
Wow.
This is so funny. It's my father used to. He's no longer with us,
Aw.
but he used to talk to people at grocery checkouts and stuff like
Uh-huh.
that. And
Would he
he'd be
tell his life
tell this story it was always I don't know, in the awkward dad way. Now I'm the awkward dad, where I stop people and my kids are there captive to whatever it is that I want to say, especially in a transactional moment.
Yeah.
Where they're like, I work here. I can't leave. You have to pay for your groceries and go, sir. But yeah. Now I'm that awkward. I don't know where we need to go from here. You know what we need to do?
it's
Okay,
just on the
so
other- oh,
I
yes.
blocked the guys. So what you need to do is put a portal up here. Yeah. And then maybe another one that we can walk into somewhere.
Oh yeah. There you
Um,
go. So
I don't know
anywhere
where
on a
the other
wall
one is.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah. Because they can you can walk in through these.
How do I don't know how. Oh, I guess that's a portal? No. I don't know how I made the portal, by the way. That just sort of happened.
Yeah.
Is that a
Great.
portal?
Well, only some surfaces will accept a portal.
Oh, there we
So it's
go.
you see these white panels. Essentially, it's stuff that's made of that material. Apparently, in this game.
Okay, so you got to
can put
find
portals on
another
it.
wall. There,
Yeah.
right there. Perfect.
Did that work?
Can you jump in there?
I don't know.
Oh, it might be too high.
Did you find another wall?
Oh.
So sure.
I know it's true. We're on the first level.
Oh God. Okay. So George S. Patton.
Yes. So he came over and he finished out his servitude,
Uh-huh.
and then had I think 6 sons.
Okay.
And one of the eldest sons fought with him in the Revolutionary War.
Wow.
And
Wow.
then started the West Point legacy and became General George S. Patton. One of the younger sons became like a farmer in West Virginia, and then eventually like my grandfather like moved out to Utah and like became me. So we're cousins 7 times removed or something. It's not close.
Still,
You know,
that's
Yeah.
that's pretty epic.
But I am a military brat,
I was
and
gonna
you're a
say,
military
my
brat
next
as well,
word
right?
is Guam.
Yeah. So I was born on Guam.
You were born in
yeah,
Guam. What
my-
base is that?
Andrews.
Fort
I
Andrews?
believe. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Well, Air Force Base.
Okay, okay. So
yeah,
then
so
it's
my father was in the Air Force.
okay.
and
Yeah.
then-
So my dad was in the Army, so I'm a military
Yeah.
brat as well. So I was like, that's cool. But
Where
I
were you
was
born?
born in El Paso, Texas, at Fort
Yeah.
Bliss. So not as epic as Guam.
I need to go back. I haven't been back. We left
Yeah.
before I was 1, and
Oh, so you didn't
Yeah.
really even get to experience it.
no. I mean, I gotta go back. I
You
know you can get
should.
flights. I went to Japan with my family once, and I always thought if I would go so far as to get all the way to Japan that I would stop in Guam. But
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it was over like a Thanksgiving break, so I didn't. You know, it's one of those things
Yeah.
where the schedule was like, no.
You can
Yes.
only do so much. Yeah.
My life
Yes.
will be my own at some point when my kids go to college or something.
Yeah. Eventually.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Oh, so this is what happens here.
Oh.
I see what if we put a portal here
Mm-hmm.
on this top one,
Mm-hmm.
right? This I don't know, that whirlpooly thing is like a force field, and if we somehow get in there, it will push us through the other portal. So if you put the other portal on this side right here,
But then that gonna end you up right where in the same area.
maybe. Oh, see, now we're all gonna
Oh.
die again.
Oh no!
Fail.
We're very bad at this.
So how am I supposed to answer questions
This
when I
is
need
why
all
it's
of my
great.
brain
Yeah.
power to solve the first
okay,
level
focus
of
on
Portal
that.
2?
So as a military brat, did you move around a lot? How often did you move?
Yeah, we moved around a bunch.
Yeah. Was it mainly in the States, or did you get to go to other places overseas?
I lived in Germany for
Okay.
like 3 years when I was
Which
little.
part?
Near Ramstein Air Force Base. We didn't live
Oh.
on the base, but
Okay.
yeah.
So
Okay.
were you hit with the acting bug young?
Pretty young.
Yeah.
It's so funny because nobody in my family did anything like acting. As far as I
Okay.
know. Like,
Did you like entertain people when you were young? Were you like on, you know? Like
Yes.
Because I feel
Oh,
like you're
yeah.
always on. Yeah.
Yeah. One trick that my folks. Okay, they would basically like, so when we lived in Germany. Germany is like the home of all things gummy.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
like gummy bears and all that type of stuff. You know, so you get these gigantic like gummy snakes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so like, you know, a common thing would be to give me a whole bunch of sugar and they just make me run around like a maniac in the living room, like wrestling myself. I remember,
Wrestling yourself.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like a
So you're like
WWE
clotheslining
style.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of like falling over.
Suplexing by yourself.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love it.
I
When
know
I
what we
lived
need
in
to do.
Ramstein in Volgaway,
Oh, you did.
I did.
Very
We
cool.
did not do that.
So we lived in this little town Rehweiler and a little town Miesenbach, which is just
Okay.
outside the.
So
the
we
base.
we were in Ramstein, and then we had to we switched and went to Volgaway.
Yeah,
So
I
but-
forgot about Volkway.
Yeah, it's very close. It's very close. But my town, the little town that we lived in before we got housing, was like a 4-hour bus ride to get to school. It was crazy.
Sure. Yeah, it takes forever, and
Yeah.
it's all these old like tour buses,
Yeah.
essentially.
So were you on the bus also entertaining people? And
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like everybody was kind of jokers back then, but I was,
Okay.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a last worder.
Yes.
I try to.
Oh,
Talk.
you wait for the moment, and then you're like sneak in with
Yes.
the like closer. Okay.
Yes.
And then eventually you found yourself in Brooklyn, New York.
In Brooklyn? No. At this point, after Vegas, we moved to, or after Germany, we moved to Las Vegas.
Okay.
And so then Mary Johnson was actually the lady that she was my drama teacher in 8th grade. My brother had taken a drama class, and I just remember him talking about some of the stories they were reading. I think they were reading King Lear or something like that.
Mhm,
Maybe it was
mhm.
Macbeth. And I was like, what is that? This, like, sounds
Shakespeare.
so
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
It's
because you did
crazy.
Shakespeare as well.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking to get back to it all the time, like
That'd
anytime.
be amazing.
Like no Shakespeare lives in my brain right now. I couldn't recite to you a single,
No.
you know, like,
Especially now while you're trying to play Portal and talk
Yeah.
to us.
none of it.
And not get
Um,
blasted by these lasers.
But I had Spanish class and drama with Mary Johnson, and she changed my whole life. She told me about this camp, Interlochen Arts Camp, and I ended up like auditioning for it and ended up going
Okay.
right after my 8th grade year. And before that, I was, you know, I thought I was a soccer player and thought,
Okay.
you know, maybe I might be able to do that into college or something like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I ended up going to Interlochen, and then I was like, this my life makes sense.
It just clicked.
Yeah.
So that was technically your first audition then. Or no?
Well, for that, we ended up doing these one-act plays in at school, and it was that first night. Somebody had dropped out of. They were doing 2 different one-act plays, and someone dropped out of one of them. So I ended up acting in both of them. And I just remember that night after like the first performance, everybody's like clapping. My vision was like blurry, like I didn't even know what was going on. But I was like, this makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, it was like I
just
knew
in
from that point
euphoria.
on. So I was very lucky to find something that I knew I wanted to do for my whole life in like 8th grade. That's early. That's young.
Very early, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys a second because we at least need to get through this first.
So sad.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
All right. So I'm not sure. Like, yeah, being able to like, this is terrible for my brain because I can't.
So you guys need to somehow float up there, basically.
We need to float up there, or
And is
we
there
need
another
to. We need
panel?
to.
I mean, can we just unactivate this barrier, but not that one?
No, that's the
because
thing.
that's the portals going all the way through, so it's connected.
I'm gonna try something here, okay? I'm gonna try
Okay.
and put a portal up here to that thing, and then put the other one here, so that it
Ooh, just don't get
makes
shot. Don't get shot.
oh, but it doesn't.
Watch out,
It doesn't
watch
get
out,
those
watch out.
guys. Mm.
Watch out. Careful.
Sometimes you can jump around and you can like grab them.
Ah! Oh no!
Dead
Disintegrated.
again. Man. All right.
Okay, I do want to fast forward in our timeline.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So really quick then. So acting, blah blah. 1500. What does that number mean to you?
1500.
You don't remember?
Definitely
oh, no?
not the score I got on my SATs.
Not me either. Don't worry. 1500.
1500. Is that a Cuervo flavor?
No.
What do we-
So from my little bit of research I did, 1500 was a number of people that auditioned for
For Blue's Clues?
Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
When they
I-
were looking for the new
Well,
Blues
I didn't
Clues
meet
guy.
them all or anything. You know,
I know, but still, I mean, you 1500, and they went with you.
They went with me.
and
Yeah,
that's amazing.
I'm convinced I got that job because of a Christopher Walken impression.
Yes.
Yes.
Please, we want to hear this Christopher Walken. Now,
So-
now apparently there's a tape
No,
out there, right?
no. Tell us though.
Yes.
What? Tell the audience doesn't know what you mean by that.
Oh yes,
Right.
please.
So it was this moment. We're at the screen test, so I had already done a couple of auditions, and meanwhile I'm like waiting tables in New York at this place called Pescatore on 2nd Avenue between 50th and 51st Streets.
Yeah.
And I would run away in the middle of a double. Like I think it was like to go like run across town and do my auditions. And I got fired from that job at least twice. And I don't know why they hired me back, but they did. They were very nice and very forgiving. Because I was a terrible employee. I deserved to be fired. Let's be clear. It's not like I was unjustly fired and then they're like, we have to take you back. They were like, no, you suck. We're going to fire you.
But we love your
But then-
energy.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And so it finally got time for the screen test, and it's me, I don't know, 3-4 other guys. And we're acting with Steve Burns. We're in a room with the green screen, like it's like all full makeup, the whole bit. And in between setups, one of the producers came up to me and said, do you know you sound exactly like Matthew Broderick?
Oh.
And
Oh.
yeah,
Okay.
but what do you do with that
Yeah.
comment?
Okay.
I didn't know. And
Thank
so,
you. Like,
Yeah. You're like,
maybe.
great.
So my mind's just buzzing, and I'm like, how to respond. And it just came out. It just was like, funny. People usually tell me I sound like Christopher Walken. And Steve Burns just did this slow burn to camera. And then the crew started laughing, and turns out he'd been doing. I mean, most actors do Christopher Walken.
There's-
Most dude actors do.
I actually know like 3 off the top of my head
Right?
who also have
Yeah.
a
It
was- I
Christopher
feel like
Walken
somebody else did
impression
it on
that
our
they
show.
do
I can't remember,
like
though.
regularly.
Yeah.
Yes, it's once you start, it's impossible not to.
Oh, I know who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew, and then so I went to this acting school called the Neighborhood Playhouse, and another he's an actor and a comedian, Brian Callen.
Okay.
He does podcasts and stuff like that. He's
I don't
he's in
know,
a
but
bunch
we
of
will
bunch of
look
stuff.
you up, Brian.
He's known. He's out there in the world, and he would do a stand-up act of famous people as animals, and his bit of Christopher Walken, I used to steal it and like I would say it all over the place. You
What
know,
was his
I'd always
animal?
give him credit. What's that?
What was his animal?
His animals. He was a sparrow. It was like his impression. It was part of Brian Callen's act of
Can you do
like
it?
famous people as animals, and he was like, yeah.
Well,
Again, so
can
this
you?
this is not my bit. Just so you know, I didn't
Okay.
come up with this.
Okay,
But
but
he'd
we still
say,
want to hear it.
Yeah.
I'm a small bird. Tweet. Tweet. I'll peck your fucking eyes out. Are we allowed to curse?
You
Yes.
can just say
Okay. That was his bit. And then I used to do that, and then I would just keep going, and I would just be like, it's true, every day you sit on your park bench eating your lunch, you feed the birds, it's cute, right? But when you're done with your lunch, handing me Sun Chips, Fritos, Cheetos, Doritos, all of which can sponsor this podcast, by the way.
Yeah.
And I go up to my perch, and you go back to your job to snooze away the day. I'll poop on your face. Bam, ploop, Anya. So I would just keep talking and talking. Anyway, I didn't say that in the audition,
Okay.
but Steve
You were
Burns.
young. How old are you at this point?
I'm 19, 20.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
20, something like
Okay.
that. I was young when I got that job.
Yeah.
No, 21. What is time?
It
How
is
do I
time.
not
You're
know
still
how
young.
old I was?
You're still young.
Okay, I must have been 21 or 22 because I
Okay.
think when I finally aired on that show, I was like 24.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So maybe, yeah.
Okay.
It takes
Oh
me-
wow.
I
That's
love
a
how
long
well we're doing.
process.
We're
Portal.
doing so
I'm
good.
so terrible.
We're doing
So
great.
Steve looks over at the camera. Everyone starts laughing.
Yeah, and so he'd been doing Christopher Walken on set for years, and so he pulls me aside and he's like, "Okay, the next time they have us go again, let's both do Christopher Walken."
So
And so we
Oh.
did, and there's tape of it, and I have an old VHS tape of it, and I'll see if I can get you.
Would you like to explain to
like
the
I got
youngins what a
digitized-
VHS
VHS tape. Okay, so
No, it's okay.
we used to record
Just
media
Google it.
Just Google
through
it.
the power of magnetism. I
I
don't
didn't
know,
even know that. Okay.
right? That's the limit of my knowledge.
Okay. Well,
I don't
you
know
more than
how
me.
cassette tapes or VHS tapes work, except that it's magnets.
Yeah.
That's
you can erase
incredible.
them using a magnet.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
right?
true.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
So we are told that he has this footage. So if he's
If-
willing, he may be able to
If
share
I
it
can,
with you.
yes. I found the tape in I don't know. I moved a lot, and I found it in an old box. And basically, I recently just had it digitized. And this is a
So
funny thing
cool.
about memory is I had always told the story in such a way where we're kind of I would describe how the scene went.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I gave us more credit than we deserved because I went back and watched the footage.
Uh-huh.
We're both terrible.
But I guess
Terrible.
that's probably what was so charming.
It's
Maybe.
just
You know what I
endearing,
mean?
yeah.
You guys have a little inside joke now. You know, the producers were like, "Oh my god, the chemistry!"
Yeah, something. Well, yeah, maybe that was it. There was like a
Yeah.
brotherliness about it, and we got along. And so they said that they put because everything about Blue's Clues was researched. They would put it in front of these groups of preschoolers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
and-
I want you to know
Yeah.
that I was probably one of those. Like, Blue's Clues was my show
Yeah.
growing up. Yeah. And like, like it's so ingrained. And I didn't know, you knew Jen before this. I had never met you before. And when I Googled you, I was like,
She did.
Blue's
I told her I was like, I have this guy, and
Aw.
yeah.
Now, did you watch Joe or were you Steve?
I was Steve.
Steve, yeah.
I was Steve. But I was like, oh my gosh, Joe Apiro.
No, you know what's hilarious? My daughter would say to me, and Steve loves this story. She would say to me when she was very small, I want to watch Dada's show,
That's so cute.
but with Steve.
Dang!
I
I'm gonna have to talk to her
Does
later.
Steve know that he had another daughter? Was he
Well,
aware?
actually,
He was
oh.
she was birthed because of the Christopher Walken
No,
scene.
but this is like kids when they're small. It's hilarious. So like my son, when he was in, he's younger than my daughter. When he was in kindergarten, they had a rain day at school, and so they were just watching videos or something like that, and they basically had some of my shows
Oh, that's
on
so
there. They had
gosh.
Blue's Clues, and he was like, "That's my dad," and
And all the kids were like, yeah,
Yeah,
right.
right?
no,
They
the
knew?
other kids started standing up in class going, "That's my dad. That's my dad. That's."
So you didn't know you
and the
had all
teacher
these
was
other
like, "No, no,
kids,
that
too."
really is."
This is like
And she
the
just gave up.
Oprah moment for Blue's Clues.
Yes, but then I think
You
my
get a
daughter,
kid. You
like,
get a kid.
I think she asked my wife at some point, she's like, "Wait, so is Steve dad? My dad too?" Or something like, and I was like, "No,
No,
no,
This
no,
is getting
exactly.
complicated.
Yeah, no." It was like, we're not ready for this conversation.
Yeah.
This is
So, but having two kids, like, do you think being on a children's show kind of informed you on how you because you had to learn to connect with young kids early and how to teach and values and all things. Do you think that kind of played into your
You would
mindset?
think it would have helped me more. You would think I'd be a better parent because of it, but no.
I have a
I'm
feeling
like,
you're an awesome parent.
I'm
I
like,
can ask her later.
yeah, that's like, yeah.
Give us a full review.
No, but that's what's wild about being a parent is like I won't know until a few years from now.
Yeah.
We'll see how it turns out, I guess.
Yeah,
Right?
when they're like 25 and they're
Yeah.
like, I just got back from therapy.
Yeah,
And
basically.
we need to have a talk.
No,
My
but
therapist told me.
yes, actually, yeah. Because you would think I would be more patient or I'd be more, but and I don't know. I
But
think
you're human.
one thing I think I did well, and this gets into kind of what we do a lot of times, is I was good at bedtime, like
Oh,
story
great,
time.
Yeah.
I read them like, I don't know, and that was something
yeah.
that my mom did with my brother and I
Mhm.
that I loved
Yeah.
from childhood.
Yes.
It's just she would read us books at
You
night.
did all the
She, like-
voices, I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I read like all 7 Harry Potter books
Oh,
to my
yeah.
kids when they were growing up, and
That's
I
Yes.
intense.
but basically
And
just
every
to be able to do
character
all the
voice.
voices. Yes.
Yes.
As much as I could, I was like Harry.
Were you already into voiceover at that point?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
it was kind of like practice for you then.
A little bit. I was like, I wrote it off. Is that like as a
There you
tax
go.
write-off? Is that?
That is a tax write-off.
Sure,
That
sure.
is.
Bedtime as a tax write-off. How
Thanks,
are we going
kids.
to pass this level?
Oh my gosh. Okay, take a
I'm
minute. So you
so
have to
slick.
get up there. So we need to
We
find
have
a
to
way.
get up there.
I just have no idea what like, I swear this has to be something back here. 'cause
You
why
have
would
to.
they
Definitely
put-
something. I just don't know how to get past it.
Yeah.
There's a way to. Can you double jump?
No.
Can you jump on the other robot?
Okay, come jump on me.
Yeah. I don't
Did
even
you
know
ever
where you
think
are.
anybody would
I'm
say
on
that?
the other side of the wall.
Oh,
Jump
yeah,
on me.
Other side of the wall. Jump.
can
You
you-
know what you can do is you can. I think you can pick the other one up. Maybe
Oh, pick me up.
there's like if you use the X button. No, we can't pick each other up.
And you can't
Ooh.
jump on her? Try and jump on her.
Yeah.
Jump on me. Oh,
Oh, almost.
no.
Okay, no, we're missing
You can jump, but you
something.
can't jump. We definitely need help here.
Should I Google it really quick for you guys?
Oh my god.
We've been defeated by level 1.
By level 1.
Level
This is
this is sad. But you would think I would remember this at some point too. But,
But
what's
it's very
great about
early in the
these-
game, though, right?
Yes.
So.
Yeah, because they're just establishing the rules here.
Yeah, so you.
Like and we
I will
can't
say
get-
kudos
like,
to
how the physics
you
of
guys
it
because
work.
this is very difficult. Like
This
I'm
is
over
so
here, like
hard.
I don't
Okay.
even know.
So could you do me a favor then, and could you place the portals on to do the
Where he replaces his portals,
Because if I
basically.
move this
Oh.
portal, yeah. If
So, which
if you just
of
do one on one of
these?
those pillars and then one on the other.
Like above it, right here?
No, just like the same spot.
Oh,
you can
same
actually
spot?
take over my portal.
Oh.
And I'll do the other
And
one in
then-
the other area.
Oh,
Hurry
no.
up before you
Oh, no. You did it on purpose. You murdered me.
All for me.
But that
Isn't
wall
that so
is still
sad? And then
there.
you see your buddy, like all like.
Oh no! Oh no!
So if you
I-
come
I
around and you
believe
do
in
the
you.
other portal
Right
where the
there.
red one is there, yeah.
Oh.
And you got to do purple where the previous one was.
Oh no!
okay.
Oh no! Ready? Go!
I
Go! Go!
sacrificed myself.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Ah!
Oh wait, never mind. That was, I thought there was a thing there. It was on the other wall. Okay, I'll sacrifice myself one more time.
Leroy Jenkins.
Okay, so was Blue's Clues one of your would you say breakout roles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before Blue's Clues, I was doing Shakespeare in New York City.
Which that's incredible in its own.
Sure.
Right.
Well, I wasn't getting paid. I was waiting tables and
Yeah.
doing plays when I could, and
Mhm.
the occasional commercial and stuff here and
Yeah.
there. And that was the job that kind of.
The job that
Broke through.
also gave you, I'm going to read this one, make sure I don't say it right. An Emmy nomination in
Yes.
2003 for Outstanding Performer in an Animated Program for Joe and Blue's Clues.
It was actually for a preschool series. It wasn't even an animated thing because
Google
like.
lied to me!
Yeah, no. What's
I did
wild
think
about
it was
that?
kind of weird that it said animated because it's both.
Sure. Well, now the categories have maybe changed because
Yeah.
now there's children's and family Emmys,
That's
and
true.
those didn't exist then.
Yes,
So it was
that's
just
true.
lumped in with the daytime Emmys. It was such a funny mix of people. You'd get like the Sesame Street folks and us, like
Yeah.
Blue's Clues folks, and a few other kids shows. Like I met LeVar Burton.
Wow.
So like you get like this,
Amazing.
and then
That's cool.
and then all the soap people.
Yes.
So it was like all the people from the soaps.
Young and the
You
Restless,
just, like,
The
and we're
Days
like-
of Our Lives.
It's like such an odd audience full of people. It was like
Yeah.
hilarious. It was like-
Yeah.
It's soaps and then kids entertainment.
yeah, I know.
I know.
It was like it was cool.
So, but I know that you unfortunately did not get that Emmy.
No.
Would you like to tell us who you
yeah, I
who
lost.
beat you out?
I lost that Emmy to Elmo.
Elmo.
Yeah.
Elmo.
Well, Kevin
know.
Clash, but
Yes.
to Elmo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Well,
I
have no, go ahead. Go ahead.
I should have known because I presented before that. And the real sad part about that whole experience for me is that I didn't get to sit in my seat. I didn't get to be in my seat for the sad, like, oh, good job.
Oh, because you were
know.
presenting.
I was presenting before, and I like went around. It was a Radio City Music Hall, and I had to go like back around the whole house. And I don't think I made it in time. And so
Oh,
like
you didn't get
they
your-
came back from commercial break, and like the seat fillers were like, you know, like the people that fill in the seats.
Yes,
You know,
intentional.
they, like it was kind of blocked, and I was like, wait, I need to and so I like kind of watched it from like
The wings.
off camera. I watched it from the wings. I watched the whole thing happen, and it was like, but I also like Angela Santamero and Tracy Bates Johnson, they were there, and I think they were like, oh, he's not even here to like, you know, so they had the
act
camera, and it was
sad.
just like on some lady, and she was just like, you know, it's like the whole
But
thing.
I mean, if you're gonna lose to someone, Elmo
Yeah.
he's
I mean,
iconic.
he's known.
Yeah.
He's known.
Well, I have a fun
Known-
fact for you
known
guys.
in the streets.
So not only, so Donovan also is a wonderful film and TV actor,
Thanks.
and my family and a couple of very close friends of ours, I just was a support guy and just popped in for a scene, but they created a pilot with Christian Anderson, who's a puppeteer, and we got into a festival, and it was yesterday, as of this filming,
Yeah.
and we won 2 awards.
Yeah, the Santa Monica Film Festival.
The Santa Monica Film Festival, we won Best Episodic, and then Christian Anderson won Outstanding Performance for the whole festival. So,
Yeah.
unfortunately, Donovan, this is your moment to give us I've lost to another
Yeah.
puppeteer.
He did all the
Yes.
puppets for this
This
show
time
we
you
did.
lost to 4 at one time. 'Cause there
I
was 4
also
puppets
acted in
the-
this movie.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
Pilot, and I grew a mustache. It was deep character work. And you shouldn't sleep on yourself. You were like, you just did a little thing. She is in the scene in a
stop.
gas station where her I mean, I don't know, we do spoilers about the
fine,
whole
it's
thing.
fine.
So her car gets stolen with a baby in the car. And you see, and like when they eventually return to her, you know, it's actually very quick in the thing, but she's like full dedication. She's like there, tears on your face. You could tell those were legit tears.
So
The
it
stuff
should
we
have been
put
me who won
ourselves
this
through.
performance.
Yeah,
thing.
we both lost to a puppet.
We did.
But yeah,
lost
yet
to-
again,
I lost
we
to a
both-
puppet too.
Exactly. Did that puppet cry real tears?
Wow.
No.
No.
Did that puppet grow a mustache?
No.
No.
Well, no. Did one of them?
I
No, I
maybe-
don't
Yeah, that's possible.
He might have had one of them.
Do
There was
puppets
4
grow
puppets.
mustaches? Puppets
I
are
don't
just
know.
bestowed mustaches.
But yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this is your it's okay.
People
Wonderful
that are
work,
here to
Donovan.
watch people like progress in games
Yeah, yes,
are going to
they
be so
actually.
disappointed in us.
Okay.
But yeah. Apparently, if I'm even remotely available for an award, I'm just going to lose it to a puppet. that's how it goes. All right.
No, you're gonna get one. You're gonna get
One of these days,
One
I need to
day.
do puppet-free projects.
Puppet free.
That's it. No, Christian's great, and
He
he
is.
he
Christian
deserved
Anderson
every
is-
bit of that. award.
Everyone, we'll eventually be able to share it once we. I'll have to talk to the team about it.
Yeah, it's called East of Encino.
East of Encino, go support. You're gonna be supporting this guy.
Mhm.
Fabulous. He's hilarious, guys.
And I do mustache thing.
Mustache. There's a whole water bottle backpack thing. You're in for a treat, my friends.
Yes.
You are in for a
Yes.
treat. Speaking of film and TV and coming from Blue's Clues, do you think coming from a show that is, I mean, it's iconic. It's when you think of children's television, Blue's Clues is one of the shows that you will think of, and inherently you think of you and Steve, and oh gosh, I forgot the new one.
Oh, Josh.
Josh, that's right.
Josh
Sorry.
De La Cruz.
Steve, Donovan, and Josh. Do you? Because I've seen you. Because I've taken a class with him, and he was absolutely phenomenal. You're also a writer.
Yeah.
You've directed, yes?
Yes,
You
I've actually.
directed-
I mean, I've directed some episodes of Josh, Josh's Blues Clues.
Did not know that. That's
And I-
incredible.
Co-wrote a few of them. With a woman named Caitlin Hodson. She eventually became the
Amazing.
head writer of that show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she helped me out. I don't do any dance or anything like that, but we're both in the rap game.
Mm.
I wrote a rap for that show.
Okay.
For a character named Villain Ice.
Amazing.
I'm in the
Amazing.
rap game.
The rap,
And you can tell I'm
Yes.
deep in it by the way I say the rap
the
game.
rap game.
The rap game.
I'm gonna ask them to do some post effects on you, and all of a sudden we're gonna freeze. I'm gonna put a hat and a chain on you or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
That'd be
Ready?
dope.
Oh, right away? Oh, man. See, he would say, I'm going in, y'all. He said, my flow is cold like a frozen quiche. Thinking squad put a stop to me? Please. The skirt got me. No, but yeah. So it ended up being no. Okay, more spoilers. The villain was Mr. Salt in the show, and so he does like all of the cooking in the show or whatever. So I wanted all of his rhymes to be food related.
As they should be.
So you busted that
so
right away.
that's why my flow is cold like a frozen quiche. Even though quiche and please don't really stop, I think they changed it to my flow is cold like a breeze through the trees. Thinking squad put a stop to me, please.
I like quiches better.
I think quiche is better. Although kids might not know what a quiche is at that age.
Well, that's when they learn.
Oh, missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Then you could have done pause.
What a quiche
So a
is?
quiche is a.
So a quiche.
A
Hang on.
pie.
Yes.
So my question though, all that to say, like when you were getting into film and TV, because you've worked on Blue Bloods, you've worked on Nurse Jackie, you've worked on some pretty serious and really, really grounded, intense
Thank you.
dramas. Did you find it difficult for yourself personally in your acting journey to go from, hey, do you see a clue to that, as well as even in the industry seeing you differently? Because that can be a thing, right?
Yeah, well, you know what's funny is I never intended to be in children's television at all. My intention was always to do like the dark stuff, and be as gritty as possible. Not to make it all about Portal 2, the game that I can't beat one level up.
That we are horrible at.
But
I'm gonna Google.
I was so excited. Like early in my career, I don't know if you remember the show Oz that was on HBO. Takes place in a prison. It's
I didn't watch
dark.
it, but I remember.
That's a very dark show.
Yeah. So
Whatchamacallit, the Mayhem guy was in Oz from the commercials now.
Oh,
What's his name?
I don't know.
I'm Mayhem. What's that commercial? Oh, we'll look it up. We'll look it up.
Yes. The Allstate commercials, right?
Yeah, Allstate,
It was
yes.
That guy.
That guy, yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
he was on Oz. He was great. But so J.K. Simmons does a voice in Portal 2.
Okay.
He's like,
Was he in Oz?
Yeah, he was Schillinger. And so I had an audition early in my career to be Schillinger's son.
Ooh.
And it was like the casting director. I remember it was like, I'm in Alexa Fogel's office. Someone who's Schillinger's son, and like this, like, and meanwhile his character's just terrible. Like he's a white supremacist, like evil human.
Oh yeah.
And but he has kids. It doesn't stop him from being a dad.
That's true.
I didn't get that part, but I was just like, I remember thinking like, this is the type of stuff I want to do. I want to be like on these like really.
Did you
gritty...
feel pigeonholed at all, like moving out of Blue's Clues?
A little bit, but I'm of two minds about it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't completely say one way or the other because I did Blue's Clues. That's how I ended up being introduced to the people that had me do my very first voiceover role.
Which was what?
Which was Brat on a show called Team Umizoomi.
My son watched that show.
Yeah, so I was Brat, and I think he sounds like he sounds like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo to me. I think he's like yoinks a doinks, like wow Scoob.
Did you base Bot off it?
No. So when I got that job, I was like, he's a robot, right? This is my chance. I get to be a transformer. I was like, I'm gonna be Peter Cullen. Here we go, and that's what I wanted to do. And they were like, no, we want you to sound like
This
you.
was an in-person audition?
Well, I mean, the very first ones were in person. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is still like I think like 2008 or so.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe when I was.
Yeah, because a lot of our viewers are, actors and voice actors, so they might not know that this is like how it used to be.
They had to go in.
You used to have to show up places.
Now you have your own setup at home, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you record from home sometimes?
Oh, a lot of times.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about speaking of recording? What about Gabby's Dollhouse for Cat Rat? Do you go in the studio?
So
how did you put that? Tell us.
Team Umizoomi was created by. I mean, So there is actually a relation from both Blue's Clues and Team Umizoomi, to Gabby's Dollhouse. So Jen Toomey was one of the creators of Team Umizoomi, and and. Oh my God, my brain does not multitask at all.
It's okay, you do that.
I'm trying to remember names, which I'm naturally not good at.
I'm trying to Google this for you guys, because that is our goal is to at least get past this.
And all the rest of the levels will be so much more interesting and wonderful. We got to get over there, and it has to, and it's gonna, and then it pushes us into this area right there. That's what we got to get to. But is there another portal?
I just
Is that
I hate
part of
that
it?
we can make one here, but we can't jump into it. It's too tall, my little legs.
Yeah. There's got to be another way. Anyway, Sue Kim and Jen Toomey created Team Umizoomi.
Okay.
And so then, but Jen Toomey then was with Tracy Page Johnson, who was one of the creators of Blue's Clues. They created Gabby's Dollhouse.
Oh,
And so,
okay.
you know, they had me going. But and the woman who directed me was the voice director on that show is Katie McQuain Beaker, and she does a bunch of stuff. But she also was all of the. She didn't do it exclusively because there was another one named Katie Buck, who was the other actor on Blue's Clues. Basically, you do it all on a blue screen or a green screen, and you have this one actor that's off to the side doing all the other character voices into a microphone for timing and stuff like that. And so she was basically my scene partner in all of those things. So then she was later the voice director on Gabby's Dollhouse, and she helped me kind of come up with that character. Like, character Cat Rat is so, like, I love that character. He's just so much fun. And,
He is. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
I watch it with my daughter.
He's the best one.
So great.
Yeah, and so it's like we kind of created that a little bit together in the audition process, and that was another cool, favorable thing where it's not often the case that when you get brought in to audition for something that they have multiple callbacks and they'll kind of craft the character a little bit in there because we knew we were going to find it. And I actually auditioned for Pandy Paws in that one too. But Pandy Paws, like the actors that have done that role, Logan and Tucker,
right?
yeah, they're kids.
They're
and
all
so,
kids, yeah.
You know, and that's not part of my voice. Like I can pitch it up, but not in a realistic way.
Yeah. And I think that's good. It's a good point because sometimes people think I should be able to do it all. No, like some people, you do what you do, and some people work all the time in just their natural voice.
You just need to be good at one thing, and that's acting.
Storytelling.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true. And also learning where to make portals.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
You
can't
need to be
find
good
it, guys.
at this
I'm trying.
one thing. So we have to redirect the portal.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I know what to do.
Oh, yay!
I know what
we
to
just
do.
have to have Cat Rat
So now
come
we're
in.
on this side of it, all right?
Okay.
Right? I will do the portal here. You need to make a portal up here at the top,
right now, okay.
there, right?
Okay.
And then come over here and be ready to jump into this portal. Like if you redo it, I think if you,
Oh.
But if you jump through it, I think you need to be able to redo the portal and then jump through before they can laser kill you.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure. Wait.
I think.
On the on this the red one.
Yeah. So be close, and so you need to put a purple portal on that one, and then jump
immediately
through
jump.
it instantly.
Right away.
Yeah. Did you do it? Did you make it through?
I missed.
No, they blasted you right away.
No, I couldn't jump in a straight line.
Me either. All right, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if that works.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do one portal here. Now that we're on this side,
This is level 1.
and I'm gonna do
Yes,
and I'm
exactly.
gonna do portal, and then jump through. No, it pushed me away. That's why you couldn't do it. The force field pushed you the wrong way. Oh man.
Okay,
this
but
is
no.
this is sad. I'm saddened by this.
Everybody's gonna be like, it's so easy.
They're like, yo, this is what you need to do.
But this is why this is such a great game because
Yes.
it really challenges you.
As long as you're not answering interview questions.
That's true.
I feel like I can do one or the other. I
if I
cannot do
jump
both. It's
through
clear.
this one?
I have to stop
Well,
playing
then
in
this
order
is
to
what I'm
talk
gonna do.
at all. I need to get past this level.
So while you try to figure that out, I'm going to compliment you so you don't have to answer a question, and then we will.
Thank you.
So what
I'm
I
just
will
gonna sit here
say
and
is, what it
bask.
sounds like to me is that you have created some wonderful relationships in on your journey, and that has helped facilitate you to get to where you are now.
Yeah.
So that is just a testament to you being a wonderful person, a wonderful actor,
Thank
and
you.
somebody that people want to continue to work with. And so I think for anyone who is trying to get into acting and be a storyteller, this is a wonderful thing to take away from Donovan. Not only is he just awesome, as you can tell, but people want to continue to work with him, and that's what's important. So kudos to you.
Thank you so much. I think that is important, and in my opinion, that's one of the best things about being in the arts or being in film or television is that it's a collaboration. It's I find oftentimes, like on a set, sometimes the actors are the least interesting people on a set.
Yeah.
There's so many people there that know so much and know how to do so many different things, and they have these life stories. Like on Blue's Clues, a lot of the dudes that Carter and Skip and John Tyson, they would do that show, and they were, you know, would do the lighting and a lot of the different things for that show. But then they also were part of the people that would do the blimp crew, the Goodyear blimp for like
Oh.
golf
Whoa.
tournaments, right?
Oh, that's
They have nothing to do with each other. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's like it's such a strange thing. So it's like these people that have these levels of expertise in so many different fields. And so when you're on set and you're trying to make something together as a group, you know, it takes all of this knowledge and it takes all of this effort. And so, yeah, as a professional, you know, you want to be talented. You want to trust in yourself and have your own opinions and really like go for what you want to do. And to the point where, yeah, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to be foolish or whatever. But if in your efforts as you do it, like if you're like, you still have to be a decent human. You still have to be somebody that like treats other people with respect.
Absolutely.
And that will then, you'll be able to help build a career. My thought about this type of stuff is you kind of just, it's a process of making fans, but not in like a fan sense. It's sort of like you meet a casting director, you show up and you do good work. And eventually somebody's going to take a chance on you. Like in this business, you know, somebody's going to be like, all right, we'll give them a part or something. And if you make the people that put you in that position look good, you're going to get another chance.
Absolutely.
You know, and so like that's, I don't know, to me that's something of how you build a career. It's like, you know, you just keep trying and and don't be a jerk when you get there.
Don't be a jerk. There you go.
Yeah.
Wisdom
And also,
nugget of
you
the
never
day.
know where people are going to end up. You know, you're the PA on one set, could be the director on the next set.
Yeah, that's how all directors start,
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
Just about.
Be nice.
Be nice. Yes. Yes. Be nice.
Be nice. Yes.
Okay, guys. Well, we we didn't get very far in Portal 2.
This makes me deeply sad.
That's okay.
This
All
is
right.
embarrassing.
No,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Because I can't do both.
It's a difficult one. This is why one of the reasons why we chose it as well for you.
If you want to watch one level of Portal,
That doesn't get finished.
Well, to be fair, you did make a big deal about wanting to die in front of people.
Oh, yeah.
And I
there
feel
you
like
go.
in this game, we have died multiple times.
yes.
So,
But I'm not either of these characters. So one of my thoughts when doing voiceover for I don't know, because I did these like smaller roles on Tom Clancy's The Division.
Okay.
Like these guys in these hazmat suits called the cleaners, where they just go around and they burn everything. So it's when you do video games, especially combat video games, you at the end of your session you're like, all right, we're gonna do all the deaths.
Yes.
We're gonna do like you get burned to death, you get electrocuted to death, you get like squashed by a truck.
Those are my favorites.
You know, oh yeah, it's great. But at the same time, I was like, so now I want to just play this game and do all of that stuff. Just do horrible things to whatever my character is.
In the Tom Clancy game.
Yeah, and just be
Okay.
like, ah, you know, because you have to go for it, and you
do.
There are ways to technically do that so that you don't completely shred your vocal cords and do permanent damage to yourself. But there's like it's hard to really do it without at least affecting your day.
A little bit, yeah.
You know.
So you're on complete vocal rest afterwards, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so now you guys know if you want to hear how Donovan dies, go play some Tom Clancy.
yes.
Go play The Division, or I mean,
Yeah.
it's I
Well-
think I'm pretty sure the most recent one. There's a game called Outer Worlds 2.
Yes.
I'm kind of I'm a jerk in that one. I like playing jerks. Is that bad?
Well, because you're not a jerk in real life, so it's your opportunity to.
What if I am though? What if this
Well,
is the acting?
So we always end our show.
Got us there.
Yeah.
Do we run a background check on him?
We should have, obviously.
We should have.
Well, we always like to end our show with one final question. And since this is a fail.
Oh my god. Yeah,
That's
one final
okay.
question is, can you beat
Can
one
you
level
beat
of
one
Portal
up?
2? And the answer is no.
No, but as you know, the show is called One Up.
Mm-hmm.
And so we like to ask our guests if you were given a one up in life, because in video games it means you get an extra life or whatever, but a one up in life. And that means you could do anything with. You could have an extra life. You could go back and change something. You can go back and play Portal 2 in this show. And
Finally
beat
learn
it.
how to pass this one
Multiverse,
level.
would you have another, like, you know, who would Donovan Patton be if you got a one up in life?
Ooh. See, I don't think it would have to be the time travel thing, you
Okay.
know, because I don't think there's a good way to unwind your life. Like, you know, I like who I am. I like my life. And then there's like the echoing consequences of my kids would just disappear in front of my eyes.
Yeah, the Back to the
Like, that would
Future
be
style.
sad. You imagine how sad that would be?
Yeah.
You're there and you're just like, oh, I'm sorry, I wanted to change this one thing, and all of a sudden people just vaporize in front of you.
So sad.
Not willing to do that.
That's a
and-
good dad right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. I have to say that, right? Is
Yeah.
that like a thing? Honestly, I would ski more.
Oh, okay.
Which there's still time.
So he's still looking for that ski chalet,
I
you
know.
Yes.
guys. So
yeah.
it's not too late. Please volunteer yourself.
Sure,
Donovan is
He
waiting.
will cook you some really spicy or over-seasoned food.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not a good cook.
but
I'm
he'll
also,
try.
yeah.
But
I'm-
he'll
and-
wear the outfit.
Yeah, if you
Yes.
want subtle flavors,
Yes.
you don't want my cooking. If you want like all the garlic in one dish.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm okay with that. I love garlic.
yeah,
so.
same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd walk out of that chalet smelling pretty rough, but we'd be very happy.
Worth it.
No. Okay, so you just get one, right?
You
It's
just
not a
get the
3-up.
one,
You just get the
no.
one?
You get one.
He's asking for a 3-up.
Yeah. Okay, so back in my day, when you play like Super Mario Brothers, at the end, any of the levels where there's
Yeah.
the turtles going down the stairs, you can just keep jumping on
Oh,
them and
yeah,
basically
yeah,
get the
yeah,
infinite
you
life
can,
tricks
you
or
can.
whatever. So that's what I'm looking for. I want one of those where you can,
Well, no,
where it goes
sorry.
past numbers and
You get one.
Because I always thought if I found a bottle that had a genie in it and you get 3 wishes or whatever, one of those wishes,
Would be.
I'm getting rid of all mosquitoes,
I love that
globally.
wish.
right?
Okay.
I love that wish.
Perfect. Done.
Yeah.
They're not even great for the environment.
They-
What do they even do?
What do they
Exactly.
do
So do
but
I use my
spread
1-up for that?
disease and make us itchy?
You know what? If I'm going to help the world, that's my 1-up.
I like
That
it.
No
might be
more
one of the
mosquitoes.
best
TM.
1-ups ever.
And maybe
down
if
with
somebody
that.
has a ski and skate chalet who doesn't like scratching mosquito bites,
There we go.
it'd be a twofer.
Twofer.
Twofer. There we go.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Donovan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. I hope we
Yes.
all learned something in terms of
We
how
learned
to
how bad
You
we are at
cannot play this
Portal
game
2.
while
the depths of
answering
my
questions.
embarrassment over not even be able to first of all not being able to multitask, but secondly not being able to get
Yeah.
past one thing.
Listen, you ate some M&Ms while you were playing. That's called multitasking. So I
Is it?
think that's a win.
Mhm.
That's a win, my friend.
Multitasking.
Oh my gosh. Thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
To everyone who joined us, thank you so much. I hope you learned a lot, got a little insight into our Mr. Joe from Blue's Clues.
Yes.
Our cat rat.
Yes.
Ah.
The cleaners from Tom Clancy.
Oh my god, the cows and crows in The Sims.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk
yeah,
about that.
The cows
Yeah.
and the crows in
Oh.
The Sims. The 2-time nominated actor who lost to puppets both times.
Yes.
You want to lose an
That's,
award to
that's your
puppets.
next
That's
revenge
me.
plot. It's
Oh,
like
it's
you
gonna be
against
so
the
good.
puppets.
Me versus Felt.
That needs to be a video
Yes.
game.
I like it.
Yeah.
If people wanted to
Hopefully there's only one
follow follow your journey, are
Mm.
they able to find you on the socials?
Oh, I'm so social.
Okay, great.
Okay, so this is I am probably Donovan Patton on Instagram.
And that's actually, it's actually at probably.
And that's what I thought
Donovan
was so
Patton.
funny about it. You're like, probably.
But I feel like
Like-
some people might not, they'd be like, wait, does he not know?
No, but you know what's funny is I think when I signed up for Instagram, I think I gave him a fake birth date.
Oh,
So I went to go and get my blue check mark, which I refused to pay for.
uh-huh.
But I sent them like a picture of my driver's license
And
or
they were like,
whatever, so
"No."
they can authenticate you or something like that. And they were like, no, not the guy. So it's like I always thought it would be hilarious if it's probably Donovan Patton, but it was official. To me, that was just a funny, stupid
I think
joke.
that's
But
that's you.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
and
you.
and
Yeah.
clearly it's another thing that like kind of didn't work.
We probably kind of played Portal 2.
Probably.
Maybe a little bit. We sat around. It's like
little
what we did was we watched the opening credits of something
Yeah.
over and over again.
But we kind of skipped that too.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh man, for all
Oh,
you Portal
man.
fans out there, I need your help.
We all need your help, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Let
let's-
us know in the comments.
Oh, it's gonna be yeah, for people that love this game, they're like, it's right there. Because that's what's funny about all of these levels is the solution
It's
is right in
actually
front of you.
your
Yeah.
face.
You
yeah.
just need to see it.
You're going to go home and text me later and be like, I got it. I figured it out. Like, in your sleep. I got it.
It's like, all right, no, I'm gonna go home and play this immediately.
Good.
And
Good. And force your son to join you.
then I'm gonna come back. You'll be filming somebody
Yes.
else. I'm gonna be like, no,
You're gonna
sorry.
barge in.
Excuse me.
We got to do this
I'm
one.
gonna do
though.
like a full, like, no, I'm gonna give you your podcast time. I'm gonna give you your podcast time. But I need to finish one level of Portal.
Oh,
my
man.
gosh, I'm so sad.
All right. Well, that
Thank
is
you.
our time.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Yeah.
To everyone who's joined us today, we adore you all. I'm Jen.
And I'm Courtney.
And this has been another episode of
One Up.
Boo, 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 boo.